If they using that area.
Y'all need here?
Y'all can do it.
I mean, if y'all need it, y'all more important than us.
I'm gonna get this one here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we thinking of. Does that work?
Y'all going in the middle. Yeah. I don't use it.
Yeah. We'll move around one.
Yes, I'm standing in here. Put it right there. You what? You what? Good. Good.
Hit. 1, 2.
7 minutes.
Hit. 1, 2.
Check. Welcome, Tiger fans. First round playoff action for our St. Mary's Tigers as we travel down to Kentwood, Louisiana to take on the storied program of the Kentwood Kangaroos. The Kangaroos were a dominant program in the mid-90s. Have fallen on a little harder times here lately, but got some good-looking athletes this year and had a great season. I only had 3 losses. One of those was the Southern Lab. So St. Mary's Kentwood won the coin toss and deferred to the second half. So St. Mary's Tigers will receive the opening kickoff, Tiger fans. Kentwood has the band playing. A lot of atmosphere here tonight. Well, you're right on top of each other here. And, they call it the water tower field. Got a big water tower here. And here we go with the opening kickoff. Back deep, the Tigers is Ryan French and looks like AJ Lavisphere. Doing the kicking duties for the Kangaroos is number 55, Adrian Burton. Good kick, hard line drive. Looks like AJ Lavisphere is going to take it. Oh, he's met at the line. First guy down the field tackled him right about the 21. So the Tigers going to come out with the offense moving from my left to my right. Kentwood has got a lot of size, a lot of speed. Good line, good looking squad here. About 45 boys on the team. Tigers come up, man in motion. Carter Hogue, 3 wide to the right. John Paul Thibodeau with a handoff. No, it looks like he's going to get about 2-3 yards. Oh, but they stripped the ball. Oh, Lord, they stripped the ball from him after a 5-yard gain and take it to the house. Not the start we wanted, Tiger fans. One play on offense and the Kangaroos scored. Looks like they held him up and just stripped the ball from him. That's gang tackling by the Kentwood Kangaroos. So number 9 for the Kangaroos, Sean Burton will be doing going for 2. I apologize. 3 wide. Kangaroos run a spread, trying to spread you out, and 2-point walks in the 2-point conversion. Not the start we wanted, Tiger fans, but hopefully we will right the ship soon. We'll take a little 30-second timeout real quick and come back. Welcome back, Tiger fans. Again, if you're just joining us, not the start the Tigers wanted. Received the opening kickoff. We run one play for 5 yards, and the Kangaroos strip the ball from John Paul Thibodeau and take it to the house for a quick 8-0 lead here. So, again, we have Ryan French back deep, and looks like Cole Yacht back deep for the Tigers. No, Shallon Gandy, I apologize. Number 2, Shallon Gandy. Again, the kick goes to Shallon. This time he catches it on a run. He's got a seam in the middle. Oh, good run back by Shallon Gandy there. Makes it out to about the 33-yard line. And here comes the Kangaroo defense again.
15.
A lot of subs. The Kangaroos have a lot of players that they move in and out to give each other rest. Tigers break the huddle with 2 wide receivers up top, 2 down low, and John Paul Thibodeau in the pistol formation here behind Braylon. Here comes the snap, handoff to John Paul Thibodeau was met in the backfield quick and hard. We've got to do better on the offensive line there. Just beat us off the ball there. Tigers break the huddle with 3 wide receivers down low here. Aiden Nelson up top. Brandon Norman rolls through. Not really sure what's going on there on our offensive line there. Somebody's got to get a helmet on these guys. They're just blowing through the line. 3rd and about 30. The Tigers need to rock the ship here, or it's going to be a long ride home. Tigers break the huddle. Got 3 wide receivers down low. Hayden Nelson in at tight end. We watching that tight end dump. John Paul Thibodeau motion out top. He's looking for Carter Hook. Down the middle. Interception. Oh, this is not going good, Tigers. He's going to return it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Woo, Tiger fans. Hey, we are looking a step slow, Tiger fans. Kentwood came to play ball. Looks like the young man returned the ball to about our 20-yard line. So Kentwood obviously has a short field here. Tigers a little messed up on deep. Okay, here we go. Tigers show blitz. Kentwood is checking with the line the sidelines here. It looks like they're changing up the play. Hand off to number 9, and he's going to walk it all the way into for a touchdown. Oh, no, they're calling him down at the 1. Kentwood spreading you out, using that speed and size on the offensive line they have. Down on the 1-yard line. First down for Kentwood on the 1. I'm probably going to see a steady dose of number 9 here. He walks into the end zone for a touchdown. So with 9:49 to go in the first quarter, Kentwood is taking a 14-0 lead. 2-point conversion pending here. The Tigers got to get it together and stay in this ball game quick. They came out guns a-blazing, Kentwood did. Going for 2 here. Powers in for the 2-point conversion. I'd like to take this time to thank our first quarter sponsors, Allstate, Elliott Guidros, Louisiana Crawfish Company, BOM, Lot Oil, Cedars Towing Service, Cornerstone Pediatrics, the Church Street Inn, Marbell's Corner Pharmacy, Posey Sports Center, and Trace Reliability. So Tiger fans, with only 3 minutes off the clock, Kentwood into a commanding lead, 16-0 here. Could be a long night for the Tigers here. Again, back deep for the Tigers is going to be Ryan French and Shallon Gandy to return the kickoff. Tigers have got to get something going on offense here. They need to get at least a drive going, stall, and just take the momentum away from the Kangaroos here. And they're fired up, ready to play. As Kentwood gets ready, prepared to kick. And here comes the kick. Going to go to Shallon Gandy again, catches it on the run. Kentwood swarms him up around the 25-yard line. Hopefully the Tigers maybe have got their head screwed on straight here and can put a little drive together and put some points on the board and keep this thing tight. They got to do something to break their momentum. Brandon Norman's going to go under center now. Maybe try to change something up here. Chance rushing in motion. Gets us 3 up top. Tried to run the counter to Chance coming backside and just 51 blew it up. They're just all over us. About the only thing's gone right so far tonight, Tiger fans, is I got my own bag of Bonnie cookies for the ride up here. Bonnie, I appreciate you. Thank you for those cookies. I ate Dudley's bag too. Tiger fans break the huddle here. Tigers break the huddle. 3 down low. Got Aiden Nelson up top. Maybe need to take a shot just to try something new. Hit AJ Lavisper out here. Can't make a man miss. Wraps him up pretty much as soon as he catches the ball. Probably about a 5-yard gain. Maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage. Oh. I didn't know if there was a. All right. Well, Dudley's going to now join me, Tiger fans. Dudley kind of a rough first quarter there. 8 minutes and 30 seconds going to the first quarter. The Tigers are already down 16-0.
Yeah, tough couple of breaks there to start the game off. Let's see if we can settle down here. A couple of completions.
I think he fumbled it out of bounds, though.
Nope, they're going to
Kangaroo ball. Boy, Tigers just don't have their head screwed on straight tonight. That's 2 fumbles on 3 drives. Hayden Nelson made the reception and had it. Beat his guy. The guy just punched the ball out.
Yeah. And the Kangaroo defense really doing a good job stripping the ball, punching at the ball, doing everything they can to pop it out.
He does have the score up on their little when you get a second there on the ticker there, Doug. St. Mary's Tigers. I'm moving on defense now. All right, let's hold on. That is speed, Dudley. Atlas had him 15 yards in the backfield and just couldn't hold on, and then the young man made the corner. And, ladies and gentlemen, they're not catching number 6.
No, not at all.
But it appears it might be a long evening. So as with 8 minutes still to go in the first quarter, the Kangaroos are going to take a 22-0 lead right now. 2-point conversion, good, 24-0. Let's go to a commercial, Doug, so I can scream.
Yeah, we'll take a quick commercial break and regroup. We'll be back momentarily.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tough first quarter here for your Tigers as they're trailing on the road in Week 1 division first round playoffs, all the way down in Kentwood, Louisiana, trailing 24-0 with 8 minutes and 2 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Kentwood looking really quick, really athletic on the outside, doing a great job on defense, attacking the ball and doing everything they can to get turnovers. And it's worked well thus far.
Two fumbles on the first 3 drives for the Tigers. 1 taken back for a touchdown. It's they set the tone early.
And of note, hadn't had a lot of rain down here. Kickoff. Attempt number 2, Shalling Gandy on the return. He's going to
fumble it again. But it looks like the Tigers are going to hold on to it this time.
Had a ton of rain, as I was mentioning, and but did get some late this week. The field, while it's not soaking wet, is very wet, very slick down there. Very well could be impacting some on the ball as the ball's getting wet. But I can feel it. My shoes are soaked here too, so not soaking conditions, but definitely wet conditions down on the field.
Little confusion by the Tigers over there between Blaze and it looked like Connor Caden. Not sure which one was supposed to go in.
So Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from our own 24-yard line.
Like that right guard jumped up.
Yeah, it looks like we have a false start on the Tigers. That'll back them up 5 yards. It will be 1st and 15 from the 19-yard line. So, and Coach Seastrom's going to take this opportunity to call a timeout, I believe, and see if we can settle the boys down, see if we can regroup a bit. We'll take this opportunity maybe to thank our first quarter sponsors.
Allstate, Elliott Guidro, Louisiana Crawfish Company, BOM, Lot Oil, Cedars Towing Service, Cornerstone Pediatrics, the Church Street Inn, Marlborough Corner Pharmacy, Posey Sports Center, and Trace Reliability.
Big shout out to all of our sponsors.
As Coach Seastromp tries to motivate the boys and just tell them now it's time for Play for Pride. Like that, I know that Kentwood was just a legendary program when we were out here. And
strong program for years and always been generally a top 5, top 10 team in 1A football.
Talking to their head coach before the game, their whole coaching staff play ball here. They're all alumni of the school. So it's got good hometown,
impressive.
So his whole coaching staff play ball here.
Well, Tigers break the huddle. Be 1st and 15 from the 19-yard line. Single receiver on each side of the formation. Tight end to the right. 2 backs in the backfield. Hand off to John Paul Thibodeau. Looking for running room over the middle. He's going to fall forward. Looks like a gain of 3 on the play. They'll mark him down at the Tigers' 23-yard line.
Well, at this point, you anything's possible coming back, but it comes to a point where you just got to play for pride and your buddy was sitting beside you.
Still a lot of football.
A lot of football play. You do one drive at a time and hope you climb back in it slowly. Turnover or 2 and you're back in it.
Kentwood in what looks like a 3-4 defense with outside linebackers walked up on the line. So Tigers with a looks like a tailback pass. They were attempting to pull off there. Ball tipped at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be intercepted by Kentwood, and he'll be tackled at the point of the interception. Kentwood will have it 1st and 10 from the Tigers' 17-yard line.
Everything's going wrong, but the bus breaking down on the way here, buddy.
3 turnovers in the first half of the first quarter. Kentwood will bring 2 receivers on each side of the formation, single back in the backfield with the quarterback in the shotgun. Snap is back. Quick pass here to the left-hand side, the short side of the field. Nice play by Chance Rushing, closing the gap there. And he's going to be brought down. Looks like a gain of maybe about 5 on the play. A little more than what I thought initially. Maybe 4. Getting 4 on the play. Ball spotted at the 14-yard line.
Here by Kentwood.
You'll see them in 4 receiver sets, sometimes 5, but at least 4 receiver sets most of the night. Single back in the backfield to the quarterback's right-hand side. Snaps back. Speed option to the right-hand side. And after the pitch on the speed option, he's going to gain about 15 on the play. Be brought down at the what looks like the 2, maybe 3-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal from there.
Tigers waiting on them to bring the attack there. Our outside linebacker needed to come up there and bring the lick to them.
1st and goal from the 3-yard line. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Running back to the quarterback's left-hand side. Snap is back. Fakes the handoff. Quarterback's going to make 2 guys miss. And he's going to walk into the end zone.
Tucker Johnson had him in the backfield and came up with air there. Woo!
So Kentwood back up to the line of scrimmage. No huddles. They'll look to go for 2 here. 30-0. 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Snap is back. Handoff.
Yeah.
Quarterback pulls it back, and he's going to walk into the end zone for a successful 2-point conversion attempt. So with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter, Tigers trailing 32-0 on the road in first-round playoff action against Kentwood. Yeah, why don't we take this opportunity to take another commercial break, and we'll be back shortly.
Are you considering cataract surgery and want to make the right choice for something as precious as your vision? At Wallace Eye Associates, we suggest you simply ask your local eye doctor. After all, more eye doctors across Cenla continue to recommend Wallace Eye Associates, and they have been for decades. When it's time for cataract surgery, there's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
All right, welcome back as the Tigers are preparing to take the field to receive the kickoff. Back deep for the Tigers are Michael French and Shallon Gady. They're standing right around the 10-yard line. Kentwood kicking off from their own 40.
You know, Dudley, I don't know that I've ever seen this many points put up this quickly.
Well,
The turnovers and
we
stuff just.
have, 4 touchdowns? And I bet they don't have 40 yards of offense, just about.
I bet they don't have 2 minutes of time possession.
So kickoff is going to be a low line drive. It's going to die right at the 20-yard line. Picked up by Shallon Gady from there. He'll bring it out to what looks like the 22-yard line. It'll be marked down there.
Yeah. Good open field tackle by number 19 there. He caught Shallon Gady as he was cutting.
Jake and Con for Kentwood.
And in my visit before the game, Kentwood has about 3 or 4 boys that are receiving college looks, ranging from Tulane to Louisiana Tech. Memphis is even looking at number 9.
Jamarian Burton.
Yes, sir.
Tigers break the huddle. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. John Paul Thibodeau lined up behind Braylon Norman in the pistol. Snaps back, handoff to John Paul Thibodeau. He fights for some yardage on the left-hand side. He'll be brought down, maybe a gain of about a half yard on the play.
There. They play football fast.
Very athletic Kentwood team. I believe they were 8-2 on the year with a loss against Southern Lab.
7-3.
7-3. Okay.
Off the meet, I think that's the Somerville and Southern Lab.
Snap is back, handoff to John Paul Thibodeau. Nice little run with a couple of cuts. He'll get 6 yards on the play. Be brought down at the Tigers' 30-yard line. Be 3rd and about 4 from there. See if the Tigers can convert a first down, kind of settle their offense down, extend this possession a little bit.
Eat a little clock up, just slow the Kangaroos down. Here come your Tigers in pistol formation. Kind of letting the play clock run down a little bit, I think, here. Play action. Brandon's running for his life here.
Makes the defender bit, but he's going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage, maybe gained about a half a yard on the play. Scrambling around, couldn't find a receiver open initially. And that's going to force a Tigers punt.
Dudley, with the speed these guys have, I don't know that I'm punting it back here to this guy.
Yeah, number 1, Jamarius Campbell, watching film on Kentwood this week. And in the 3 games that I watched, he probably had 6 punt returns for touchdowns. Sophomore wide receiver. Nice looking athlete, 5'10", 175 pounds, and definitely we do not want to kick it directly to him.
No, we need to get it away from him, or they're going to put another one on us.
Snap is back. Dennis and Morgan on the punt. It's going to bounce at the 48-yard line of Kentwood and be brought in there and down by Hayden Nelson. They'll mark it down at the 42-yard line, 5 yards off there. So Kentwood will take over. 3 minutes and 33 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Kentwood will take over 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line. Tigers trailing big early, 32-0 on the road in Kentwood. Kentwood now with 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left, 2 backs in the backfield to the left of the quarterback. Every receiver going in motion.
Denison Morgan there. Great play by Denison Morgan.
So Kentwood looking for a jet sweep. Had 2 lead blockers out there. Denison Morgan from his right side defensive end position just got the gap, and great open field tackle there by Denison Morgan. That'll be a loss of 7 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 17 from the Kentwood 35-yard line.
Just beat his guy off the ball.
Kentwood with 2 receivers to the right, a wing and a receiver to the left, tailback to the quarterback's left in the backfield. Ball marked on the left-hand hash. Snap is back, fakes a handoff, quick slant here.
Oh, boy, Michael's going to have to get a little closer up on that. I know he's guarding someone a lot faster than him, but he can't give that quick slant up because that was a beautifully thrown ball. He just missed it.
Number 5, Chance Briggs, sophomore, 6'2", 200-pound wide receiver.
Does he want to come live at my house?
Michael French on the coverage. It was a quick slant. He had a step there, but he's a good-looking young man as well.
Oh, we got a flag here. Looks like sideline infraction on Kentwood.
Right, they'll give him a warning here.
Oh, he dropped the flag. Looks like he's going to give him a warning here.
So 3rd and 17, chance for the Tigers defense to make a stand here. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Quarterback in the shotgun. Got a receiver in motion from right to left. Snap is back. And a deflected right in front of the, looked like Hayden Nelson was on the deflection. Quarterback actually ended up catching the ball.
Yeah, right. Put it right back in his lap. Luckily, though, the host of Tigers there led by Peyton Mitchell and Gannon Sheffield.
Gannon back there as well. Go break the quarterback down. They're going to lose another 10 yards on the play. It'll be 4th and a mile for Kentwood.
And they're punting, baby.
And they're punting. Good job by the Tigers defense settling in. A couple of big plays for negative yards.
Yes.
And forces Kentwood in the punting situation. It's like Braylon Norman. Is that Braylon?
Kind of back. I mean, he's just in the safety position here.
High, short kick.
Just get away from it. Get away from it, Tigers. Takes the St. Mary's bounce there, and Kentwood bounce it.
So St. Mary's will take over in Kentwood territory. The 1st and 10 from the Kentwood 48-yard line. So good field position here for the Tigers. A nice job on making a defensive stand, forcing a punt. And let's see if the Tigers can make something happen here on offense.
At least we can say we crossed that 50.
That's right. That's right. Minute and 59 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Tigers trailing 32-0 on the road.
You know, Doug, the Tigers had a rough sledding tonight, but I feel like we're a year away. You know, we've got a young sophomore and freshman class coming up that's really going to fill it in, I think, next year.
3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Snap is back. Braylon Norman unloads. He's going to be throwing an interception.
Oh, Atlas is mad, man. He came shooting out here like a bullet for the tackle. Atlas has had a great year this year. Hope really look to see what he can do with it another year. College is better. Start looking at that young man.
Yeah, Atlas, nice size on him. You can't teach that kind of size and speed. But interception, on the interception, Jamarius Campbell, number one, the young man that was on the punt return just a minute ago, plays safety as well for Kentwood. Two receivers on each side of the formation for Kentwood. Snap is back, handoff to number 9, Jamarian Burton.
The Travion led the way there. Young
Travion, freshman defensive tackle for the Tigers. Expecting big things from him.
He's 6'2", 180 as a freshman. Future's looking bright tonight. I was glad we made the playoffs, especially with the schedule we had. I think it was a win for us to make playoffs this year, and let these young guys cut their teeth.
Somewhat of a rebuilding year, and the experience of coming down here on the road, I think, will be big for some of these young men down the road. Two receivers on each side of the formation. Snaps back, speed option to the left. Quarterback forced to pitch early.
Chance Rushy bringing the lumper, baby.
Number 9, Burton.
Hey, Tigers still playing with heart.
And they're going to lose 2 yards on the play, Chad. Chance rushing, as you said, big hit there to force him out of bounds. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 7.
I like to see still the heart flying around the ball, doing what they got to do.
Chance, a senior, and you've got, 5 of them on the field tonight. This could be it. So they're going to leave it all out on the field. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Wing to the right. Quarterback in the backfield all alone. Snap is back. Rolling out to his right. Has a receiver running an out route. That's going to be a completion for a first down. He got about 15 yards on the play. Number 6, Jermaine Brown. Senior wide receiver on the reception.
Just a little out pattern, and I don't think Victor can keep up with him.
Kentwood quarterback, Ahmad Bickham, sophomore quarterback, 6'2", 180-pound quarterback. 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. 1st and 10 from the St. Mary's 27-yard line.
End of the first quarter there.
They're gonna ring the buzzer in first quarter action. Why don't we thank our first quarter sponsors before we take a quick break?
Allstate, Elliott Gudros, Louisiana Crawfish Company, BOM, Light Oil, Cedars Towing Service, Cornerstone Pediatrics, the Church Street Inn, Marlboro's Corner Pharmacy, Posey Sports Center, and Trace Reliability.
Shout out to all of our sponsors and all the support they give the Tigers program and have all year long. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Be back momentarily with second half action. The Tigers are trailing on the road. First round playoff action here in Kentwood. Be back momentarily.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Getting ready to start second quarter action.
I'd like to see the Tigers with a turnover here. Like somebody stepping up, making a play.
Make something happen here. The Kangaroos have it 1st and 10 from the St. Mary's 28-yard line. 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Tailback to the quarterback's left-hand side in the backfield. Snap is back, fakes a handoff. Quick pass out there to the left. Got 2 lead blockers. Number 5, Chance Briggs on the reception. 6'2", 200-pound sophomore.
That's a good-looking wide receiver right there.
So 3 receivers lined out there to the left, just a wide receiver screen, had 2 lead blockers. He was able to catch the corner. Nice little gain. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
And I'm not picking on Ryan here. That's a lot for Ryan. That's an athlete out there.
3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Snap is back. Handoff. Handoff to Burton up the middle. about 5 yards on the carry. So they will mark him down at the 8-yard line. Or maybe about 4 yards.
I think you could probably put two of our guys on number 5, and they'd have a hard time guarding.
So 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Fakes a handoff. Quick pass out here to the right-hand side. He's going to make a defender miss and fall in the end zone. That's Jamarius Campbell again, number 1, sophomore wide receiver. He's going to put that one in the end zone.
They're both sophomores?
Quarterback sophomore. He's got 2 wide receivers that are sophomores. Kentwood is young on the outside. They do have 5 senior defensive linemen and a senior tailback, but they are really good looking 1A team here.
Yeah,
I'm seeing it on display tonight. So Kentwood going for 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Stats back. Looking for a fade in the left-hand corner, and that's going to be completed.
Ryan had good coverage there. I just eyeballed the ball, you know. He just went up and got it.
Chance Briggs, sophomore wide receiver, just went up, made a play.
6'2" body frame at 200 pounds. Ryan was all over. He was draped on him.
10 minutes and 42 seconds left in the ballgame. Tigers trailing 42-0 after 4 first quarter turnovers tonight. 3 fumbles and an interception in the first quarter, really put us in a hole.
Kentwood's playing fast. They're big. They're strong, and they know that they're running downhill right now.
We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back momentarily.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Thibodeau.
Ball on the ground again.
And there's a fumble on the kickoff return. Kentwood's going to recover the fumble. They'll have it 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. So that's 4 fumbles and an interception here in the first half.
And we had 2 St. Mary's guys fall on the ball and squirted out underneath.
Yep. Wow. Not sure really what to say about that. I don't care who you're playing. You got 5 turnovers in the first half. We're not even 6 minutes into the first half.
New quarterback, and it looks like Kentwood's going to call the dogs off a little bit. Got new quarterback in and tailback in.
Yep, Terrell Smith, a sophomore, in at quarterback, and tailback is the number 4.
Yes.
Obi Hookfin Jr. had a hookfin at LSU a few years ago from this area. I wonder if they're related.
Probably so.
So 2 receivers on each side of the formation for Kentwood. Snap is back. Handoff up the middle. He pulled it back. But he's going to be tackled by Hayden Nelson. A loss of about 3 or 4 yards on the play.
And hats off to me. I mean, the Kangaroos, they've got a lot of young kids in now, and looks like they're going to call the dogs off a little bit because I think he could get as ugly as they wanted it tonight.
Clock's running, 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in first
Second quarter.
First half.
After this playoff, I think our second quarter sponsors here, Doug.
2 receivers on each side of the formation, lean to the left. Number 3, Alonzo Ard, in at quarterback. Snap is back. He's rolling out to his left. Has the receiver out in the flats. It's going to be completed. And he'll dance around and make a defender miss, and he'll get a first down on the pitch and catch. Got about almost 10 yards on the play. That'll be inside the 10-yard line, so it'll be a first and goal from there.
The only thing that'll keep number 5 from not playing on Saturdays, I don't know, is great. That boy's going to play on Saturdays. But I think our second quarter sponsors, Double D Holland, Barnum Internal Medicine, Cross Financial Group, Faye's Daycare, Guidro's Physical Therapy, Manpower Temporary Agency, City Bank and Trust Company, NFA, Exchange Bank, and Natty Southern Solutions.
And with that, the little confusion on the Kangaroos side, they will call a timeout. We'll take a timeout ourselves. 7 minutes and 23 seconds left in the first half. Tigers trailing big on the road, 42-0 against Kentwood. We'll be back momentarily.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. Been some tough sledding this tonight for our Tigers. Knew it was going to be a tough battle for us, but with 7 minutes to go in the second quarter, the Kentwood Kangaroos are up 42-0 over our Tigers.
And Kentwood up to line of scrimmage, first and goal from the 8-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Pass back, handoff to number 4. Obi Hookbin, junior running back for Kentwood, and he's going to get back in the end zone after making a couple of defenders miss. Nice run for the tailback for Kentwood. And they're going to build on their lead here, about halfway through quarter number 2. No place kicker for Kentwood, so they'll continue with the 2-point conversion attempt. 3 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Snaps back.
Now we're not wrapping up and
Handoff up the middle, and he was met at the 1-yard line by 3 Tiger defenders and bounced off all 3 of them. With second effort, he's going to fall into the end zone for a successful 2-point conversion attempt.
And we're talking about a small guy. He doesn't weigh 150 pounds.
At 5'8", 160-pound junior, have him listed as a wide receiver here, playing tailback for Kentwood. Give you some other scores. Red River up on Winfield, 20-0 in the second quarter. Montgomery against Benton, 0-0 score there. Logan Sport against Bernardo, that is a 0-0 score in the first half as well.
Game, I think it's delayed, Dudley. Due to Logan Sport was not involved, but got hung up on 190 in a traffic accident. Now, again, repeat, Logan Sport was not in the accident, but I think traffic was at a standstill.
We'll keep a close eye on the scoreboard and see if we can come up with some additional scores. Tigers preparing to return the kick here. Mason Nash running out on the field to join the kickoff return. Kick it off, low line drive. It's going to bounce around the 25-yard line. It'll be picked up there by, I believe that was number 18, John Paul Thibodeau. He'll be brought down at the 23-yard line. Excuse me, the 28-yard line. Keep moving them forward there. So 28-yard line, Tigers will take over first and 10 from there. Do have a hurt Kangaroo out on the field. You know, I've mentioned Kentwood has been good for a long time. Certainly in the early 90s and mid 90s, they were a powerhouse and really have never really dipped from there. But never knew they were the Kangaroos. So I learned that this week. That was the new one for me.
Which makes about as much sense as us being a Tiger fan.
Didn't know we had a kangaroo mascot in the state of Louisiana, but Kentwood Kangaroos. Not a bad drive getting down here until Waze took us down some back roads, but about a 3 hour and 45-minute drive from Natchitoches.
Took the scenic route.
We did take the scenic route once we hit over in the Mississippi.
Yeah.
But not a bad drive from there.
Once, Frank, we are live, so watch. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. Welcome back, Tiger fans. Still got a kangaroo down on the field, so we're gonna stay in a timeout while this young man gets some medical attention.
Are you considering cataract surgery and want to make the right choice for something as precious as your vision? At Wallace Eye Associates, we suggest you simply ask your local eye doctor. After all, more eye doctors across Cenla continue to recommend Wallace Eye Associates, and they have been for decades. When it's time for cataract surgery, there's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Tiger fans, still got the kangaroo down, but it looks like he's gonna be health up. It's looking like an ankle from here, pretty severe, either ankle sprain or hopefully nothing worse than that. Number 24, Eric Johnson, a freshman DB for the Kangaroos. Looks like he must have twisted that ankle pretty good there, Doug.
Yeah, they've got 3 trainers helping him off the field. Certainly hope he's okay as the Kentwood would, well, likely based on the night's action, will have the potential to go pretty deep in the playoffs. But the Tigers will take the field 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line.
He's good.
So that's the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers tight to the formation on the right, single receiver to the left.
Looks like Atlas jumped there. Just got on the wrong cadence.
All start on the Tigers. Atlas out at the left side defensive end, or offensive tackle, excuse me. And know he has some speed at that defensive end position. Just looking to get a quick start. Got a little jumpy over there.
Yeah. I think Atlas is making the case that they sent Hunt on the defense, which you aren't allowed to do.
That's right. They did see him telling the official that. So Tigers in the same formation. 3 receivers tight to the right-hand side. Pitch back to John Paul Thibodeau behind those 3 receivers. He's going to be brought down for no gain. Not a lot of running room out there as the Kangaroo defense did a good job sealing off that edge.
Yeah, they're playing fast and hard. And, sometimes when you let the second string in, they're just ferocious because they're getting to play,
Well, I still see the starting 11, I think, for the most part out there on defense.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not all that surprising here. Tigers with 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Fakes a speed option to the right, and they're going to run a reverse to chance rushing. Kangaroo defense not fooled on the reverse. Chance will lose 2 yards on the carry. It'll be 3rd and 17, 18.
I don't know. It sweeps the way I'm going to attack this defense here. I don't see it speeding it to the edge.
Ball spotted at the Tigers' 21-yard line. They'll need to get down to the 38 for a first down. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Braylon Norman rolling out to his right. He's going to fire one over the middle. That'll be caught at the 33-yard line. Is that Chance rushing on the reception?
Chance rushing, but going to be about 3 yards short of done there, or what?
It's like we're about 5 yards short of the first down.
More down, do we just go for it? Coach gonna send the punt team out.
Punt team's coming out. Ball spotted at the 33-yard line. Have to get to the 38 for first down. So 4th and 5. And Tigers are going to punt it away. 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Tigers trailing 48-0. But Dennis and Morgan back. Play clock's running down. We're going to fake the
You got it.
fake the punt with John Paul Thibodeau. And we're going to get the first down. We needed 5. We got about 5 6 inches.
Yeah, 5 1/4. But that quarter we got.
So clock's running, 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go in the first half. And the Tigers will have it after the successful fake punt attempt. They'll have it 1st and 10 from our own 38-yard line.
Needed something positive to happen there.
And if we got to put any points on the board, we're going to need to get down the field early. We got a receiver on each side of the formation, 2 wings to the right. Counter to John Paul Thibodeau coming back to the left-hand side, and he's going to be brought down right in the line of scrimmage, maybe gain about a half yard.
Hey, we got to take a shot here, Dud. You know, in 53 seconds, what are we going to lose here?
Clock's running. Now under 45 seconds left to go in the first half. 2nd and 10 from our own 38.
I'm definitely going to attack this side of the field, the near side for us with number 2. I am not going on the other side with number 5 out there.
Number 5. Number 1, Campbell mentioned him a few times tonight. He's the center fielder playing deep safety. So tight end to the right, single receiver on each side of the formation. Snaps back, handoff to John Paul Thibodeau up the A gap there. He'll get 3 yards on the carry. They'll mark him down at the 40-yard line. Clock's running. 10 seconds to go in the first half.
Looks like Coach Seastrom's just going to let it run out, and we're going to take this to halftime. Jason Parker's coming in. Got a game plan for the second half, Coach Jason.
Yeah, don't let me try.
All right, Tiger fans. Tear that off and bring it to Tiger fans. We're going to go to halftime down 48-0, and we'll be back, Tiger fans.
Okay, thank you, Phil.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're getting set for the second half opening kickoff. Tigers with a rough first half. I think we looked at 6 fumbles. We talked about it. 6 fumbles, lost 4.
2 interceptions.
2 interceptions, so 6 turnovers.
8 turnovers.
In the first half. We had, 4 fumbles that we lost, 2 interceptions.
Yes.
We had 6 fumbles, lost 4, 2 interceptions, 6 total turnovers.
I'm not sure they have 100 yards total off.
And 48 points without 100 yards of total offense. I agree with that.
I don't think they have 100 yards total offense.
And they are set to receive the kickoff here in the second half, just what Kentwood needed. So Tigers trailing on the road. First round of the select 1A select playoffs here.
I tell you what, if I'm a team, I don't want to play Kentwood.
No, not at all.
They get it rolling, you're in trouble. Coach is going to let the Vincent Hung Dang kick off for us. Let the senior get his last game. It looks like going to get a couple swings with the old leg here.
Got a high kick going to be fielded at the 20-yard line by one of the speedsters there for Kentwood. He's going to hurdle a tackler, be forced out of bounds at the Kentwood 49-yard line. And I think he just hurdled a tackler.
He did a Shaquan Barkley hurdle there.
They'll mark him down right at the 50-yard line. That was number 1, Campbell, sophomore wide receiver on the return. Be first and 10 from the 50-yard line for Kentwood. Got a running clock here to start second half. Tigers trailing 48-0. Couple of scores here. Buckeye trailing Booker T. Washington 24-7 at halftime. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right, single back in the backfield. Snap is back, handoff to number 3.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Number 3,
Pumpkin.
Alonzo R., junior quarterback, actually, playing tailback here. He's going to get the handoff. He'll get 8 yards on the carry. They'll mark him down at the 42-yard line.
You know, Kentwood's a magnet school, and they're able to reach out to kids and stuff. And they have built the perfect team. I mean, they've got 10 kids in every class, 3 or 4 linemen in every class. I mean, they are well balanced for the years to come.
Looking back at their offense, all their playmakers are sophomores, or as we were looking down their roster. 2 receivers on each side of the formation, single back in the backfield, snaps back, handoff to the tailback. He's met by a host of Tiger defenders right at the line of scrimmage. They'll hold him for no gain. Bring up a 3rd and 2 from the St. Mary's 42-yard line.
Good. Their defensive linebackers look like college kids.
Impressive-looking bunch. Another score update here. Red River over Winfield, 28-0 at halftime. Montgomery over Benton, 20-14 at halftime. Same 4-receiver set. Snap is back. Fakes a handoff. And quarterback number 12, Caleb McGee, freshman quarterback in for Kentwood. He's going to get a yard on the carry. It'll bring up a 4th and 1 from the Tigers' 41-yard line. Kentwood's going to go for it. Let's see if the defense can buckle up and force a turnover on downs here. Kentwood coaches calling in the play. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Quarterback in the shotgun. Snap is back. Handoff to number 3. He's got nowhere to go. Tigers defense going to open up the second half with a stop on the first series. It'll be a loss of 3 yards on the carry. Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from our own 44-yard line. So a nice defensive stand there for the Tigers to open up the second half.
Like to see the Tigers still trying to, make something happen.
So we've got some energy out there and
playing with some heart.
Braylon Norman hustling on the field with play call. Tigers breaking the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right, tight end to the right-hand side as well. Wing set to the left. Braylon Norman all on in the backfield. Big shift for the Tigers to the right-hand side. Braylon Norman rolling out, looking deep, and
pass interference,
intended receiver is Hayden Nelson, and they're going to call pass interference on.
Mike tossed him out of the ball game because that was ball was well, the ball wasn't even close to making a play on the ball there.
No, I think and that may be what Kentwood was concerned about, pass interference on a
defenseless receiver
on a ball that was not catchable.
Right.
So it kind of makes you wonder if the call was pass interference or a hit on a defensive receiver, like you mentioned.
Another score, Washita Christian all over Glenbrook, 49-0. Mansfield all over Avoyles, 42-8. Just to give you a few local scores.
Tigers, total, 2 receivers to the left, tight end and a wing to the tight end and a receiver to the right. Snap is back. Braylon Norman pitching to John Paul Thibodeau. Trying to find some running room around the right-hand side, and he's going to lose 4 yards on the carry. Bring up a 2nd and 14. Ball spotted at the Kentwood 45-yard line. And Kentwood just with an unblocked defensive end there. Came up quick. Tigers on the line, 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left.
Oh, he's got Shallon. Get in there, Shallon. Let's put some points. Shallon with a long reception down to the 2-yard line for the Tigers. Hey. Tigers finally get something going on offense. Tigers got to hurry up to the line of scrimmage here.
Big play by Braylon and Shallon there. Like a deep corner route. They'll mark him down at the 5-yard line. Tigers first to goal from there. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Single receiver on each side of the formation. Tight end to the right. Handoff to John Paul Thibodeau. He's going to fall into the end zone.
Not a touchdown.
That'll be a touchdown for your Tigers. They're now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, baby. You got to celebrate the little things. Doors whipping us, huh, Doug? I'd like to thank our third quarter sponsors right now. Post-Shake Performance, TXULF Holdings, Navish Events, Gamble Monument Company, LeCaz Farms, Taylor Townsend Law Firm, Cork and Cruz, Gillette Johnson, Family Doctors of Natchitoches, and Family Eye Care.
So Tigers going for 2 here. John Paul Thibodeau is going to catch the snap. He's going to be brought down at the 1-yard line. That will not be a successful 2-point conversion attempt. But Tigers are on the scoreboard with 6 points here. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tigers trailing 48-6. We're going to take this opportunity to take a quick timeout. Be back momentarily. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tigers set the kickoff. Clock's continuing to run, almost approaching 4 minutes now in the third quarter. Tigers trailing Kentwood 48-6. First round playoff action in the select division.
Carter Hogue doing the kicking duties again.
Squid kick by Carter Hogue, looking for a maybe a hop, but didn't get anything. Call him a worm burner.
Yeah.
Baseball.
It bounced like a baseball or basketball. It's pure for him. When the ball's bouncing your way, it's bouncing your way.
Jamarian Burton, the starting tailback, was able to cover up the kick. He's going to be marked down at the Kentwood 38-yard line. They'll take over 1st and 10 from there. Got any more scores here? I thought I saw a couple here. Jonesboro Hodge up over Grand Lake 12-6. Logansport leading Bernardo 7-0 in the first half. Kentwood with a sweep out to the right-hand side. Nice slow run there by number 3, the junior tailback, Alonzo Ard. He'll get 7 yards on the carry. They'll mark him down at the 45-yard line.
I've got John Paul II over at Menard 25-7 at halftime, and Booker T. Washington over Buckeye 24-7 at the half. Gina Giants all over Caldwell Parish 40-0 in the second quarter. Wrap up some of the football scores. Starting to get a few basketball scores turning in.
Kentwood, 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Snap is back. Quick pass out to the left. That's going to be through the hands of number 15, Raymar James. Senior wide receiver. That's going to fall incomplete.
But they're
third is free.
Bigger than their seniors.
So that loaded sophomore class, and we noted looking down at the roster, we said they average about 10 per class. They had 10 in all classes, but their sophomore class, they've got 16, and they are loaded 16.
You're not going to want them in 2 years.
2 receivers stacked on each side of the formation here. Snap is back. Handoff.
Woo!
Got a hole up the middle, but he's met about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage by number 52, Peyton Mitchell, senior linebacker for the Tigers, with a big hit that's going to keep him short of the first down marker. Be a 4th and 1 from the 47-yard line, and they're going to go for it here.
Man, neither one was willing to get there. That's contact football right there.
2 receivers stacked on each side of the formation. Tigers blitzing, handoff to the tailback. He's going to fall just before he gets to the line of scrimmage.
Like Peyton might have won that.
He heard some footsteps, and that's going to be another turnover on downs. Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from the Kentwood 46-yard line.
Looked like he was trying to find a soft spot to get down.
Yep. Take this opportunity to thank our third quarter sponsors.
Post-trade Performance, TXULF Holdings, Nacogdoches Bench, Trimax Industry, Campbell Monument Company, LaCasse Farms, Taylor Townsend Law Firm, Cork and Cruz, Gillette and Johnson Law Offices, Family Doctors of Nacogdoches, and the Family Outfit.
Tigers with 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left, quick pass out to number 21, AJ Lavisphere. Got a couple of lead blockers. He'll be brought down. Looks like a gain of 3. Be brought down at the 44-yard line. We do have a flag on the field.
Oh, personal foul.
Personal foul against Kentwood. So that should be a first down for your Tigers. Didn't see if that was a late hit or was it late hit?
Late hit.
So they'll mark off 15 yards on top of the 3-yard pitch and catch to AJ Lavisphere. Ball spotted now at the 29-yard line. Snaps back. Quick pass here on the left-hand side to Hayden Nelson, junior wide receiver for the Tigers. He'll get about 4 yards, maybe 3 yards on the reception. And that's going to be the buzzer. That'll end third quarter action. Tigers trailing 48-6, but they're marching, seeing if we can put some more points on the board. We'll take the 30-second timeout and be back momentarily.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
What team you play? Welcome back, Tiger fans. I'll take this opportunity to bring our T. Johnny's trivia question for the night. T. Johnny's on the River, $25 gift certificate to 318-419-5900. Trivia question come out for this play, Doug.
Yep, Tigers up to line of scrimmage. 2nd and 8. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Ball spotted at the 26-yard line. Traylon Norman back to quarterback. Snap is back. Looking for a quick pass, and he had Challengany in the end zone. Fake the quick pass in the flats. Challengany with a seam route down the field, and just throw it just a little bit inside. Challengany unable to get over to it. That's going to fall incomplete, bring up 3rd down.
Brandon throws that ball to the sideline and walks in. Go ahead. In honor of our seniors, trivia question to T. Johnny's on the River. We have 5 seniors on the team. If you would text 318-419-5900, 3 of the 5 seniors, first name only, you have to do T. Johnny's on the River, $25 gift certificate.
Text the name of 3 of our 5 seniors, and you will get a $25 gift certificate to T. Johnny's on the River. Great food over at T. Johnny's.
Again, that number is 318-419-5900.
Tigers up to the line of scrimmage. Kickoff.
Chance
Up to number 5, Chance rushing. He's going to slip right at the bench point, lose a yard on the play. That's going to bring up a 4th and 10. Tigers going for it. Empty backfield. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. He's going to go deep for Hayden Nelson, who has a defender with good coverage in front of him, and that's going to fall incomplete right at the 1-yard line.
Just great coverage, but I like it. I've been screaming all year. Hating that top one-on-one. Go get it.
And the Tigers will turn the ball over on downs. Kentwood will take over 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. Clock's running 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Tigers trailing 48-6 on the road in Kentwood.
Still waiting on that first text on our name 3 of the 5 seniors on the St. Mary's team for our T. Johnny's gift certificate. 318-419-5900.
Kentwood with a speed option here on the left-hand side. You get about 2 yards on the play. Then mark him down at the Kentwood 30-yard line. Be 2nd and 8 from there. 2 receivers on each side of the formation for Kentwood. They are getting the play call in from the sidelines. Tailback lined up to the quarterback's left-hand side. Snap is back. Quarterback looking to his left. Has a receiver open midfield. And it's going to be a race to the end zone. And he'll get to the end zone. Be a 70-yard reception for Kentwood. You can tell the number of the receiver on the reception.
I think 28. Do we have a 28, Dudley?
28, Demary Myers, freshman wide receiver for Kentwood with the touchdown, 70-yard touchdown. And they just had a little crossing route here on the left-hand side. One receiver set short. Both defensive backs bit on that short route, and the second receiver just broke loose free. And the quarterback able to hit him in stride.
for just to walk down the field to a touchdown.
So Kentwood up to the line of scrimmage. They will go for the 2-point conversion attempt again. Two receivers on each side of the formation.
And this isn't Kentwood trying to run it up. They just don't have a field goal kicker. So
Snap is back. Quick slant to number 18, Stephen Miller, sophomore wide receiver. 6'1", 180-pound sophomore wide receiver who's the 13 receiver for Kickoff. Good.
Oh, I tell you what, in 2 years you're going to want to watch Kentwood, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, okay. We got a text on the T Johnny's on the river. My mom, Brandon Norman, Chance Rushing, and Peyton Mitchell. Mom, thanks, Mom. You want to get with your oldest, your most beloved son to get your gift certificate to T Johnny's on the river. Gift certificate of $25.
Shout out to Miss Vicky for listening in.
There.
Also want to give a shout out to
I already took care of the cookies.
for the bag of cookies for the trip down.
I said it was the only good thing you had so far.
So the grandmother's taking care of us here tonight on the road. Clock's running 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the ball game. Tigers trailing 56-6.
A little confused why the clock is stopped. Okay, there it goes.
And Kentwood band playing nonstop now throughout the ball game. They're having a pretty good time. Oh, there. As soon as I say it, they take a break. Kick is away. It's going to be fielded at the 25-yard line.
Chance Rushing made a nice cut, but slipped, it looks like, on the wet field out there, but got the ball back out to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, talked about it earlier in the game, the field conditions here. There's no standing water, but it is a soft surface down there. You can see every time someone makes a cut, there's a divot where they do it. It is a very soft turf down there. They must have had while it didn't rain a lot this week, they must have had a lot of rain here recently for it to be holding water the way that it is.
Their cleats must be a little different.
Right. 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Empty backfield for Braylon Norman. Snaps back. He's looking deep. And he's going to tuck it and look for some running room. And just as we mentioned the slick turf, he's going to try and make a cut, and his feet just come out from under him at the 39-yard line. So that's going to be right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think we're going to have too much luck juking in. You're just going to blow your shoulder, get what you can get, and go on about your business.
Gain of a yard on the play. Bring up 2nd and 9 from 39. 4 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in the ball game. 3 receivers to the left, 2 single receiver to the right. So back to Braylon's left in the backfield. Snaps back. Braylon rolling out to his left. No running room. He's going to dance around trying to fake a miss, and he'll be corralled at the 35-yard line for the Tigers. That'll be a sack and a loss of 4 yards on the play. Just nobody open. He's trying to make something happen, looking for some running room, and we'll lose 4. Bring up a 3rd and 13 from the Tigers' 35-yard line.
No, I just realized that number 5 and number 2 are brothers.
There's a couple. Was it 5 and 2?
Man.
They are.
Mom and Dad must have been a bookworm with the 2.
I saw a couple more earlier that looked to be brothers as well.
I can tell you, if there's a college coach out there listening, this number 5, his name is Jeremiah Brown, Chance Briggs.
Chance Briggs.
That kid he moves different. You know, like he always says, some move different. He moves different than the rest of us.
4th and 11 now from the Tigers 37-yard line, 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the ball game. 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Allegheny now in motion, snap is back. Braylon Norman looking deep. Has a receiver.
Oh, nice catch.
Hayden Nelson.
Oh, they're calling it incomplete. Come on, Ralph. Aiden laid it out for it, but just couldn't make the catch there.
Had it in his hands, and I think he tried to make a football move, and it just popped out. I thought it was a catch.
I did too, but both officials just didn't even act like it was close. So with 2 minutes to go, Jason Parker needs to deal up the right plays over there or something. Huh?
He's digging deep in the playbook here. Kentwood take over, 1st and 10 from the St. Mary's 37-yard line. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the ball game. Snap is back, and they're going to take a knee.
Very classy that move there. I'd like to take this time down to the rough night, but hey, our Tigers, we lost a lot from last year's team. I mean, total offensive scores, 3 of the leading tacklers. But we bounced back. We made the playoffs to make it 24 out of 28 years the St. Mary's Tigers been in the playoff. We're a young team. We'll miss Peyton and some of those guys next year, but we've got guys coming up the pipeline, and more of them. We'll have more depth. So I think bright things in the future for the St. Mary's Tigers. They just need to hit the weight room and work hard. Congratulations, Coach Seastrom. Won your first year head coach, making the playoffs.
A big shout out here to I want to recognize our seniors from their what looks to be or is definitely now their last ball game. Chance Rushing, senior running back and linebacker. Braylon Norman, senior quarterback and free safety. Camden Litton, senior wide receiver and cornerback. Peyton Mitchell, senior offensive lineman and linebacker. And Vincent Hundane, senior wide receiver, quarterback, and kicker. For the Tigers. Just want to recognize them on their last, this will be the last time for the most part, because we know of that they'll step out on a football field. I certainly want to recognize them.
And wish Kentwood good luck in the playoffs going forward. They got a heck of a team. I'd hate to know how to play, next week.
Clock now ticking under 30 seconds. And Kentwood will take a knee. That'll wrap up the ball game as the clock will run out. And the fields will take it to their respective sidelines. We want to recognize Coach Keedron Seastruck as he made the playoffs in his first year coaching. Defensive coordinator Stephen Wren, quarterbacks coach Jason Parker, receivers coach ADPR Antoine, Coach Pete, offensive line coach John Tamerley, and quarterbacks coach Kendrick Moore, outside linebacker Scott Nichols. Give a shout out to our trainers, Molly Smith, Camille Armstrong, Kennedy Griffin, and Lacey Boyd. I certainly appreciate all of them and their support here tonight. And Doug Gann with 446 Sports.
I'd like to thank Doug Gann for 446 Sports taking us under his wing this year. Didn't know we were going to broadcast the game until the Friday of the first game, and he helped us out. And looking forward to next year doing it again with him.
Yep.
Might bring you a few basketball games and baseball games on 446.
Looking to expand into what 446 is supporting there other than football, and we're certainly looking to do the same. So appreciate them and all of their support. But that's going to wrap it up here tonight on behalf of Chad Method and Rick Fernell, who hopefully is listening back home. Tigers are going to drop their first round playoff game, 56-6 here on the road against Kentwood. Still overall, rebuilding year, successful season. Certainly want to wish all of the boys the best. But that's going to wrap it up for us and wrap up our season for us. So
thanks for listening to probably the worst damn broadcast team ever. But thanks again, fans, and good luck to y'all.
We'll see you next year.